Hey everyone, it's Kelly again. I wanted to give you a quick overview of a new software tool that I have signed up for. I'll place the link in the description below. But it's basically murder, mystery, or crime mystery logic puzzles. Think Murdoku or Myrtle. These are some really, really popular books that are extremely hard to make by hand. And Bose and Ike have developed a software tool that is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show it to you real quick and see what your thoughts are. I would love to hear some comments from everyone who's seen the video, and what are your thoughts on the software? I'm a crime lover, so this actually fits my genre as well, and I have wanted for years to be able to make these without having to hire and spend thousands of dollars. Okay, so without ado, I am going to jump in. Before I do, I probably need to show you. Um, Seems like I've lost my. There we go. So here's my login page. When you log in, Bose Pass, which is Ike, have a lot of other apps. I'll show you more of these as I start doing more videos. But right now, we're really focused on Shigai royalty. And here is what it is. Okay, let me increase the size. So it always starts with a sample so you can see exactly what the book settings are currently at. And I last ran this with a 2-page spread. If you've watched some of my other books, you know I love these 2-page spreads because it really gives the user an opportunity to enjoy the book a little bit better, especially when it's a 6x9. Now, they're also really good when you want to do large print. So right now, let's just look over here to the left. This is what I call the command center. And over here on the right is your canvas. So as we jump into this, you'll see that you've got a mode to do pages, bulk, story, and next. So pages is just where you want to, gear up a page or two here about whatever we might pick from our settings within the template. Bulk is when you want multiple pages. So you want to maybe produce, I think it does up to 80. We can get into it and check it out. I've been playing around with it for about a week now. I'm still trying to get used to it. The really cool one for me is the story. This is literally where it's crafting a story behind the scenes, and it'll push out a book for you. So up here on the top is your Canvas tool set. You can insert new pages. It will give you some instructions, how to solve. You've got front matter. Some people like to use bookmarks with these, so you can do that. You can also create a objects used in book, which is really good for these objects right here. And then if you copyright and a certificate, because a lot of people want to say, hey, we completed this. We are the awesome puzzle solvers. Okay. You've also got, if you want to choose a puzzle page, you can set the difficulty there. What's really cool is also a pre-flight. Once your book is created, this pre-flight will then analyze everything against what it knows KDP needs. Now, if KDP is pretty standard, but if you're posting on Lulu or Barnes and Noble, um, or any other platform, it might be a little bit different, but everything they set is pre-flighting checks against KDP. Okay. And of course, there's your export. All right, well, let's just get straight into this. What I really like about these is I can really sort of mess around with the sizes. Let's say I want to do a 8.5 by 11. Then I want to say, what is it that I want to accomplish? What number one? We could do a classic Whodunit, The Lying Killer, and Eyewitness, Grand Mysteries. We'll stick with classic Whodunit. A little to make it a little more complicated, you can also do the if then. Like if I was in the kitchen, then I couldn't have been in the study, right? So those kind of things that you need to think about. You can also choose from different languages, and you can choose your grid size. Obviously, the more larger the grid size, the more complex the puzzle will be. We'll start it out at 9 by 9. Look at that. It's beautiful. enlarge that for you. Okay. All right. So page layout, you can do classic or, oh, that's not working. Okay. I'll come back to that. We want a 2-page spread. I like the scene and then the statements, meaning on the left side, you've got your scene. The right side, you have your statements. You can do large print. And I want my difficulty to be dragon. Okay, large print. I'm still on 8.5 by, yep, still on 8.5 by 11. You can create a custom cast. This would be actually excellent for a customized, personalized book. I will be doing that later for myself for printables. You can also choose the different, they're called locations or worlds, whatever you want those to be. You can just do surprise me or no location, but look at the ones you can pick from. So you were doing a theme for an escape room, you can easily just think of items like this. So I just did a farm, Sunnybrook Farm. It's come up with a tractor, orchard. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the artwork style. So the artwork style relates to the items in the puzzle. How do you want them to look? Do you want them to be noir? No, I can never say that word. Do you want them to be art deco? You may want comic. I'm trying to think. Maybe Scandinavian would work for a farm. No, I'm not really liking that. Vintage. That's interesting. I might pick that one. Let's see what outline looks like. I haven't used this one yet. No, I'm not a fan of that for this theme. Watercolor. And kawaii. I like this one. So I'm going to stick with this style. Now you can also do page borders if you would like. You could do a time aspect to this. A lot of people could use this in an escape room, but when you're doing these logic puzzle books, it's just there is like a challenge. If the user will time themselves to see how fast they're getting as they progress. I want to turn off the coded clue right now. We don't need this. And then you can select your paper tint. You've got mist, which is a light gray, aged, ivory, and cream. Personally, mist is my favorite. You can also place your author brand, like initials or brand name on here, and apply that design to all pages. You can do grayscale, black and white, or color. And this one is nice, the floor treatment. Right now I've got it set to flat color. You could do elite textured. It mimics like the grass or tile. And then you could also just do a clean print if you would prefer this look. I'll go with elite textured. So you can show the furniture outlines. I'm not sure if you can see it here. Let me try to zoom in. Let's turn it off. Look right here. You'll be able to see it well there. I'm not sure it's necessarily needed, so I'm not even going to worry about it. But I do like turning on the doorway entrances and exits so they're easier to see. You can create your own worlds. You can build your own grid. So this will be really great. I mean, awesome. Just think about the custom books that you can make with this. You can also turn on or off a custom title style. Say you want your number puzzle before or after. We'll switch this one to before. There's just a lot to go through here. Since this is all dragon, I'm going to turn off the difficulty badge. You have another option in here to do a mixed progressive puzzle stage. And when you do that, that is when I always turn on the badge. And I want one puzzle per page, but you can do two. Now let's just make sure I've got this at bulk. I do. And let's see how many pages Shigai will let us run. Oh, okay. It's going on and on and on. Okay. We will, just for the sake of the video, we will do 5 pages. And I turned on story mode because I want to weave this into a cohesive story for the bulk generation. Now you can also develop your fonts. I always like Lore, so I leave that one on. You can do page numbers if you'd like. You can change appearances of the grid. All of that's there for you, but let me just add this to the list. I want to generate it, but I will overwrite this existing one. Okay, it's preparing the book. Guys, did you see how fast that was? That was amazing. I tell you, these type of cases are extremely hard to put together. So I am super excited for this. And I will provide my link. It is an affiliate link, just full disclosure, but this is an amazing, amazing program. And, I hope people don't flood the market with bad books. You need to really make sure you're enhancing this and making it yours, by adding in good front matter, adding in great book covers, and putting an entire story around this for your brand. So here's a pre-flight check. I wanted you to just see. Yeah, it's just flagging it because I need to add more things. But right now I just wanted to show you that. And then when you export it, I export it in a single PDF. But you can also change these options here if you would like. I just want to show you the final PDF. It's a little bit easier to look at. Okay, so here is the PDF. The story with it. You've got the who's who. And look at this. So here are my statements, and here is my scene, and then here are the people. I'll probably play around with the pages to get it to where this is on the left when you're looking at a book. So I'll just once I add in my copyright and front matter, that will take care of that. But when you're doing this, you want to make sure you've got the scene and the people together so someone can look at the 2-page spread properly. But that is it. Look at this. It's amazing. Let me show you the solutions. And here's the solutions. This is how they will appear. Absolutely wonderful. I am very impressed with this software. Okay, everyone. Hope you have a good day.